Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video where this is the stupidest, craziest, weirdest drama I've ever had a chance to see. Now, if you guys do not know, there's been this viral post going around from this girl called Bariloaf. And she was like, she wants everyone to know. It kind of seems like at this point that she was actually in a relationship with a very popular Nisanji member, like a corporate VTuber, whose name was Ike Eveland. And seems cool. I've never heard the guy, who seemed very popular based in the content creation sphere, like on his, archive channel. And they went and called out this other content creator called Mariefd. And this has just been the most random, weird, one-sided drama, it seems like at this point, where the entire VTubing community is basically saying, hey, shut up. You're doing everything wrong. Like, everything you're calling out this girl is basically what you're complaining about her doing. And everyone is basically seeing that you just at one point dated a corporate VTuber. And it seems like they're trying to get a lot of clout off of them being a very insecure person. Now, this is just me kind of saying how it is because this is like the fourth Google Doc, I believe. Many things have been deleted, and at this point, no one even knows where the entire VTubing community is like, girl, come over here. Like, we need to get you like away from like that typewriter because God only knows what you're doing. Some people are trying to be very patient with them, which I think is a good route to take. Always be polite and courteous, especially when someone's going through like a little bit of a mental crisis themselves, who has this trauma and stuff. Like, we should never be mean to someone or harass someone. But many people are also saying like, hey, we need to like stop you because you're actually being the bully at this point. Like it kind of turned from like people were feeling sorry for her to, hey, you're actually making the situation way worse. Please stop. So let's go discuss what happened over here with Bariloaf, Ike, and of course, Mariefd. So if you guys have missed this, because I made this video like yesterday. Also, I just woke up from a nap. Like if I look crazy, don't mind me. It's one of those days. I'm just cozy. I made a video. I can link it if you guys want the full context, because I believe at this point, this has been like, it's like gone. I know I pulled this like 10 in the morning randomly. I was just bored. So I did like a 46-minute long video. And I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about now because I've had forced to see this. So basically there is this video that came out. Like I'm just giving you guys quick context before the new stuff in case you missed it. There's this video that this Bari girl made basically saying, hey, like I was with a corporate VTuber and then another corporate VTuber, all in regards to the Nisanji like team. Was like, hey, like they harassed me, sent me like horrible comments, like horrible words to me, telling me I should not be here anymore, stuff like that. But a lot of people obviously were sympathetic because if you have a bad relationship or issues with the girl or whatever, like they want to hear you out. Like you should always hear out victims. But it kind of seemed more of like the girl who cried wolf because she seemed very insecure. I'm gonna give you guys a snippet over here, but
personal experiences involving an individual publicly known.
See, now I'm already feeling like I messed up because I maybe called the other girl. The 30s were a little bit confused at the start, but I got it all now. Basically, this person just had like a sad video up on Twitter, went very viral, calling out a corporate VTuber who ended up being Mariefd. I believe this video is still up at this time. What she just said. Like, yeah, you could. It was one of those. There was just a lot of context missing, and we don't have to give you much more. She basically said that she received horrible comments, that this woman like was trying to get with her boyfriend who was a famous VTuber at the time, and that was about it. So it got a little bit more crazy. All the original comments, people were supporting her and being like, oh, it's crazy stuff. But after that proper Google Doc response came out, everyone was like, hey man, like I hope you can clarify some stuff because we were worried about your life being in danger rather than anything else. So Mariefd responds, and I think this is also deleted now too at this point. This has been the stupidest drama I've ever seen in my entire life. Like they should just talk privately and get it all done. Like, do you guys agree? Because that's what I'm thinking over here. But basically they were like, hey, like they lied. I had good relationships with people. I've known her ex-partner, this Ike guy, for like 10 years. And there was also other comments too about the trip. She got a little drunk and like hugged the guy, and then they kind of felt uncomfortable, both the boyfriend and this Bari girl. But there was a lot of insecurity. The Bari girl was just like, oh my God. Like, so number one, there was art. The art themselves, they didn't like the shipping art with the communities. Understandable. They talked it out. This Bari girl said, I'm sorry. And it was all good after that. And then as well, it just was one of those non-stop things. Like basically there was nothing that she could have ever done. Mariefd, nothing that she could have done because this girl is very insecure. She's like, saying she was scared to talk to her one-on-one, to communicate things. They were talking about boundaries. They had a lot of issues with their relationship, this Ike guy. Who at this point, a lot of people in the VTubing world are being like, why is this even being public? Because the guy did not ever want to be in the public eye. He stepped away from Nisanji and retired because he did not like being in the public eye, which is obviously hypocritical of me making the video. I'm just kind of giving the gossip because they aired out already. Doesn't excuse it, but I mean, whatever, gossip channel, I guess at this point, subscribe, boo. But when it comes to this stuff, like this ex-girlfriend is like, it almost seems like she's just shoving it down to everyone. That she's like, hey, I was with this popular VTuber at the time. Like, hey, like, it's almost like her own, like, I guess, manifesto of like, I dated Michael Jackson, to try to get attention from the media. And people are calling her insecure. Because they're like, oh my God, like she's complaining about her breakup to this Mariefd girl in all these old DMs. There's gonna be new stuff here in a second. But in case you guys just missed it. So basically, she's just a very insecure girl. She called this out and stuff to, sorry if I call you off guard. Thank you for talking. I had all these issues. I had to go and vent about other stuff. You said something along the lines of, I wish I had a crush on you instead. But then I remembered you had a girlfriend and like just a lot of weird stuff where the girl was even like, 100% I will never want to date this guy. I have no feelings with them, you know? Hey, I hung out with him for 5 minutes and he was ignoring me. And everyone's just kind of complaining about like how insecure this girl was. So anyway, this still on drama is ongoing. I can link that video if you guys want to see the full on stuff. But everyone is getting mad because the Google Doc literally got removed. Like, I have never in my life seen a Google Doc literally get removed from a situation. This is crazy to me. This is absolutely bonkers. Her literal Google response got removed. And now people are like, what the hell is going on? So basically she got harassed by people on like 4chan, you know, calling her out and saying rude stuff, which should never happen. Like I actually feel bad for her for that. But she blamed all this stuff on this Mariefd girl, saying like, hey, you like caused all this harassment that was ongoing for me with no proof. And then as well, the Mariefd girl's like, I never want to get with your boyfriend. You're this Ike guy from Nisanji, never was my type, never try to get with you, like 7 times. So at this point, a lot of people online are like, hey, you should maybe like stop, dude. You know, like they've said it really nice. I know this was a really tough situation for you and one I hope you can heal from. I think this is best resolved elsewhere where the public isn't seeing it. Because all they're doing is leaking out private conversations of their past relationship. And some people are these are nice people. Like, I need a break from both parties, have to have a nice talk. You're probably sick and tired of seeing my comments, but I'm saying this for the final time. Please, for the love of God, unblock Mari and just talk this through the DMs. There is no point for us to know this much information about your private lives. I understand trying to defend yourself, but you're putting people out first, like this girl called out everyone first. And people at risk are trying to expose Marie. You didn't even censor names in the screenshot. People obviously have hints on who the artists and ex-partners were. Ike, everyone knows this, the Ike guy. Like, this was like so obvious. That's why everyone's like, bro, what is this girl doing? This guy just wants to exist off the internet. And just obviously who it is, this is not cool. Where is the doxing? Like, literally, they're saying like there is no proof of her getting doxed or these horrible threats from Marie. She should not be getting any threats at all whatsoever. Like, this is just maybe a girl who is insecure and has her own issues she has to sort through herself. That's okay. I do too. Like, she shouldn't feel bad about that or whatever. But at the end of the day, you cannot be going and like almost bringing down the entire ship just because like you have a hole. Like, this doesn't work. Like, what is this VTubing community? This is bonkers. This is all getting so much attention. But I mean this in the nicest way. But this response is even tied together with your allegations of doxing. Basically, like, you have no proof. You're calling out this Marie girl. We showed you guys the video. There is basically nothing. She just said, hey, I thought you were with my boyfriend like 8 times. And then the girl said no every single time. They never hung out. They barely interacted. And like, that was it. And then the Ike guy's gone off the internet. And they had their own relationship issues. Some people are assuming that this guy might have even cheated on her with a fan. This is all allegations, no one knows. Like, I have no proof. I don't even care. Like, whatever. They just had issues, you know, and they broke up, which is good. Like, at the end of the day, after all these months, because some of this drama happened 2 years ago. Like, why is this even being brought up? Why is there another Google Doc? Why this person's literally banned from Google Docs? I've never seen someone banned from literal Google Docs. Like, it got removed. Maybe not banned. Maybe banned's not the good word for it, but you can't access it because it got removed from the terms of service. I've never seen this. And everyone is being very nice. You know, like, everyone's being very nice on top of this. Like, they're calling out these details, saying there's way too much. And like 4chan was just being really bad. And this document's most about Marie's ex relationships, and no one even knows why. Like everyone's just like, bro, what are you doing? Like you basically went and color coded everyone's things. It doesn't even matter about what she said because I don't even want to show it. It's private stuff. I think I saw a leaked Google Doc for the first one. Or not for the first one, for this stuff. Like I have it on the other video. I don't think there's anything that bad in the first one. I can remove it if I have to. But like for this, I saw this leaked out and it just wasn't good. Like it's just, there's nothing there. And a lot of people now are just turning on this. Like in the comments, they're being polite. Like, hey, you had some issues. We understand. Like we totally get it. I do too. Like you're kind of backed against the wall. You want your story told. But people are basically being like, we don't need to know this. Like, what's going on here? Like, yeah, they're famous people 2 years ago, and you maybe dated this famous VTuber 2 years ago, but people are like, dude, just move on. Like, get some therapy. Like, it's okay. Like, you have to work on yourself a little bit. And I agree. Like, not even in the mean way. Like, I actually feel like sympathy for this girl. You have these issues. You're insecure, and you may have been cheated on. There might be of reasons that caused that to happen. I feel sorry for you. Like, I want you to feel happy. Like, I think that's fine. I think even the Marie person seemed very nice. She was very considerate in every comment she's had. Like, just, you know, like take some time away from the internet. Talk to the Marie girl for an hour. Be sorry on both ends. Take some accountability. And then move on. Like, I don't think anyone's canceling this Marie girl because everyone's like, she has proof of being like, I would never date this guy. I'm not even flirting with this guy. I'd have no interest in this guy. I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. Like, there's nothing else really to it. So yeah, but like people were like calling her out for doxing people. And this is what she was complaining about originally. Because these Google Docs are so bad it got removed. Like, you know, like what is this drama? This is crazy. But they're like, please go and delete this all before you get sued and log off. Why do we have to see Marie talk about her messy past relationship or conversations between your ex and his coworkers? How did that support your initial claims against Marie when no one has it? Because she was blaming Marie for everything. And she even said this corporate VTuber at Nisanji ruined my life, basically. But there's nothing else on there. There's one person I feel bad for this all. It's the ex, which is the Ike guy. Having his experience with both girls, along with what he went through during his time in the company, be put in the limelight feels invasive and upsetting to see. Let the dude have his privacy and give it a rest. Basically saying this Ike guy who is worth Nisanji, who is now graduated, has his entire life from years ago just randomly spewed out to millions of people. For no reason. And this is an ex-girlfriend, by the way, which is even worse. If I had an ex-girlfriend come out and talk about our experiences on everything, I mean, like, I'd just be like, why? Like, just hit me up. Like, I still appreciate you as a person. You know, like, just yap to me, talk to me, and like, we'll talk it out in private because we're adults. Like, this almost kind of seems like clout chasing. People are calling it out. People are mentioning this stuff as well. And saying you're doing more doxing than what you claimed Marie did at this. This is disgusting. Everyone's being nice to you, which I think everyone is, and she should be nice to. But she is turning into like a harasser. Like after all these Google Docs and videos and painting this Marie girl in a bad light, where she had proof. Marie had time logs and like actual like witnesses and her own comments saying, I don't want to get with your boyfriend. I never was, never wanted to. And like this girl just has a lot of like 8 instances of her being insecure. Why'd you message my boyfriend? Stop doing arts. Why is he talking to you, not me? It's like the girl's like, talk. She even said, talk to your boyfriend. Like this is the stupidest drama I've ever seen. Like how is this all going viral in the VTubing sphere? Like I don't understand. Stupid. It's just like, this is just childhood high school stuff. More on the Bari girl because why is she still going? Like just get off the internet. Get off the internet. Talk to a friend. You know, like what is this? She said, they said, grow up, go to therapy, resolve your own self-esteem issues, stop being so insecure about Mari, delete this and leave all these people alone. You've put them at risk. And I kind of agree. I don't think she's an idiot. Well, maybe a little. This is idiotic. Like you shouldn't be making multiple Google Docs, deleting them, acting on emotions when you seem very insecure and all this stuff. And you're also harassing people at this point. But like, yeah, just people are not happy with this. Although like everyone else, yeah, the color coding is so ugh. You know, but like, yeah, this is just the stupidest drama I think I've ever seen. This Bari girl needs to get off the internet for a while. If you don't date anyone for a while, work on yourself, be happy being solo. You shouldn't be this hurt from 2-year-old drama from a man you're not even dating anymore. He's off the internet. This Mari girl, I apologize for her that she even has to deal with this all because she just seemed like she was just trying to be nice, trying to be like cool, even though she thought this girl was crazy. And if you guys missed that, she made a secondary account tweet saying this girl's crazy and insecure, which it seems like it because this is now the multiple Google Docs. It kind of seems like it's proving her point. I don't want anyone to harass these people at all. I think Bari needs some mental help, go to therapy, like get off the internet. I think Mari seems innocent. She has enough proof. It seems like the Backer claims up, and we all know you date now a popular VTuber, Bariloaf, good stuff, but you're not currently together with him, so stop bringing up his drama in your mind. I don't know, my thoughts on this all. This is crazy. VTubers are sometimes nuts. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I'm going to go take another nap, I think. Like, I'm chilling.